Okay, it's time to edit. Woohoo! I'm not showing my face on purpose because it's early in the morning and I don't want to. Okay, y'all, I am going to show you how I edit a TV show. I'm going to be doing Lost right now. It takes a long ass time, just so you know that. I'm in Imovies right now. These are all the previous, you name the episodes in case I ever want to go back. I can double click on something, I can change it. But all these are on YouTube, so I don't want to change them. Some I'm still working on. Okay, create new. You have the option of movie or a trailer. Well, I want to do a movie. Video, movie, same thing. Okay, there's a drop arrow up here. And I've zoomed in on my computer with my camcorder as close as I can. But, I'm going to try and talk through it too. Not the whole time, but hopefully you can see the whole screen. You need to see what's down here when I split stuff. Okay, so I want to find what I'm going to... here's the reaction. There I am. This is episode 10 that I'm doing, and then I've got to find where I had it recorded. Down here. Episodes 9 and 10 were together. Loved episode 9. Okay, then I go to my movie library. Y'all can do all this kind of stuff on your own. The beginning and the end. Here's my Lost title card. Okay, and then, okay, right here, right? Yeah, really long as you can see. All right, I need to get to where, okay, the package, right? Split, delete, bring this over. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Split, I don't need the next episode. I'm deleting all this out of my way because I don't need it. Put my Patreon symbol at the end. This is pretty much my video setup right here. Got my title card. I've got my reaction on the bottom. Video, whatever you are reacting to is always on top. Then you can have an end card. You can go up here to your titles. You can put your own thing. Have a great day. Go away. Whatever. Okay, I'm adjusting volume. Alright, I'm going to start at the beginning. Now, this is what I have to do for every video. Now, let's see, it looks like I'm coughing at the beginning. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Okay, we don't need to see all that.
Okay. Hey y'all, it's American Mom.
Okay, so I actually start right there. So I'm going to put a little split clip, and I'm going to get rid of all the hacking and coughing. You're welcome. I still got a little bit of my
Hey y'all,
cold.
it's American Mom. Wow. Episode 9, I'm still thinking about it. I had to put it in 2 parts. It reminded me
Sorry.
of I'm going to get it in just a minute. The failsafe episode when Desmond hit that, and then that was so interesting to me. I was like, I've got to put that in 2 parts. This was very similar because it was just a long story based just around one character.
All right, I evidently talked for a while, so let me. I gotta find where I stop. Okay, one character,
and we got a lot of.
Okay, I don't need that long pause, so I'm going to split that and take away the word and. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it was almost 2 seconds of me just, babbling. So here, I'm going to redo that.
Around one character. We got a lot of questions answered
Faster.
I did about Richard, Jacob, and the Man in Black, and why he needs to get off the island. Well, I don't know why he needs to get off the island, but when Jacob was like, well, as long as I'm alive, you're not getting off this island. He was like, well, I know. It was really good.
Okay, I don't need the Taking the out. I do that a lot. Y'all, I say a lot.
So yeah, this is episode 10. I believe it's called The Package. I don't know.
I don't need the again. Package, split. Okay, so then you can...
I believe it's called The Package. I don't know where we're going next. I don't really...
I repeated, I don't know. So I'm going to take out the first I don't know. I've come a long way since I first started doing this because I sounded like a complete moron. Because I didn't edit this stuff.
Where we're going next. I don't really care. Every episode is just really good. It's a good standalone episode on its own. I really am enjoying season 6. I really am. So, we're going to watch episode 10. Let's do this.
Okay. I stopped at a point where I'm not blinking. You know, I'm kind of smiling. That's where you want to stop your video. There. This is my whole intro, okay? Now, let me find, let's see. This was all previously. I can tell. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sawyer's talking to Widmore. I'm going to delete all that. Bring it up here. Whoop. Okay. The screen just went to black. And then, let's see. Where are we going to start? I'm just dragging it slowly. Hello. Okay. Right there. Right where the green starts. Because that's when I'll say, okay, good. Like, that's when I actually start to react. So let me see where the green part pops up. Oh, there we go again. Michelle, shut up.
I'm going to have to fast forward it. Fast forward it.
Oh, yes, me. I usually talk to myself. But it'll be alright.
Fast forward it.
Okay, that's just enough of that, to be honest. Delete. Alright. Let's see. I will tell myself, okay, go. Like that.
Let's get rid of this cough. What's worse?
Sorry, y'all.
Okay. Okay, this is ABC.
God, I picked a winner. I think I say go in a minute. Still previously. Dang! I picked a winner to teach.
Previously, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Alright, so where I just said go, it's over here. So I drag this even with this. It won't be right on, but it'll be close. Okay? Now, where this line is right here is my starting point. And I probably, as much as I've zoomed in, you probably can't see that right here. Now, this recorded for 52 minutes. Okay? So, out of 52 minutes, I'm a minute and 30 in. But that was my introduction. So what I do is on a piece of paper, I put episode 10. I've got this little paper that I do stuff on, and I put, okay, a minute 30 is where I started. I have 10 minutes of fair use time, so that means I can go till 11:30. 11 minutes, 30 seconds. Because 10 plus 1:30 is 11:30. Now, I'm going to line this up like this. Okay, left clicked. I go up here. And I have the option. I can cut away, green, blue screen, split screen, picture in picture. That's the one I want. There I am. And here's the picture in picture. And I gotta see how big I want it. I usually bring it up to my Game of Thrones figures, somewhere around there. It's always a good point for me to have it at. Now, I will have to line it up, and once I line it up, it's pretty much on schedule.
Who's using night goggles?
Coco.
Where did you find
Good
Coco?
morning.
I didn't. Pretend.
I still don't know where I'm at yet because I think I'm on schedule. I go forward a little bit.
But you should leave the bandage off. Mind if I sit down?
Please take him to Sun. You said you would.
No, you and I haven't had time to talk, but I was wondering.
I think I'm on schedule because I think I have to always go in like a couple minutes just to see if, because if you start off and you're like, this is matched up, it's going to get off down the line, and then your reaction is going to be delayed or ahead of time. Okay, so I think, and what I do is, and I know y'all don't know this, but I do take every part that I want to put into this reaction. It'll end up being more than 25 minutes long. But that'll be my first run. And then I've got to go back in and go, okay, that's too long. And then I've got to pick certain, it's a process. It really is. Because I'd love to add all of it.
Who's using night goggles?
Coco.
Where did you find
Good
Coco?
morning.
I didn't.
Okay. So, let's see. That's a good kind of a beginning. Okay, I can kind of start there. I'm gonna get rid of the beginning. There, so I've got that. You've always got to put a transition in. You can fade to black. I do a cross blur. I'm sorry. Scratch that. I do a cross dissolve. That's where this stays the same and my face kind of, fades into whatever face I had before. Some people don't put a transition in, and you can tell. They just, it's like clip, 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 and that's fine. I just didn't want mine to look that way. Okay. I'm going to skip. This is just John walking, so I'm going to skip that part. All right, here's some more talking.
Still hurts. You should leave the bandage off for a while. The air will do it some good.
I'll try that.
Mind if I sit down?
Please take him to Sun. You said you would.
No, you and I haven't had time to talk, but I was wondering if.
Okay. I don't really need this conversation about John Locke giving him advice about his leg. That's really great, but I need, I'm going to put in what I said first about please taking him to Sun. And then let's see where it goes from there.
I didn't.
Please take him to Sun. You said you would.
No, you and I haven't had time to talk, but I was wondering if James had filled you in on what I showed him at the cliffs.
You mean the cave?
Okay. We get the idea. The cave. Yep. That's correct. I'm going to do another split there. Sometimes I extend it. If what is important comes next, I'll just split it again and it'll continue as one big scene.
The one with the names on the wall.
Most of the names have been crossed off.
Okay. I like that. I like how, yeah. So I'm gonna keep that going. So this will actually be one continuous scene, even though I've split it up, because guess what? If I have to take this part out because I've gone over, then I'll have to do that. But that's why it's better to do little parts. All right, let's finish this.
There are just a few left. Quan is one of them.
Does that mean me or son?
What?
Okay, that's important, right? Quan is one of them.
So, Quan is one of them.
Does that mean me or son?
Well, Jen, I'm not sure. But what it does mean is that the only way we can leave the island is if...
Okay. I'm not sure. Again, I want to stop it where it's a good spot where I'm not like cross-eyed or, you know, because I've done that before.
But what it does mean is that the only way we can leave the island is if all the names that haven't been crossed off go together.
But Son's not here.
You just take care of that leg. I'm working on it.
Okay, well,
Work harder. Faster.
all right, work harder and faster. I agree with that. All right, now I'm going to, this is where I have to take away a little bit of the picture-in-picture because it'll help me with the minutes. Okay, so this conversation here where he says, Quan, the thing is everybody has to go.
But what it does mean is that the only way we can leave the island is if all the names that haven't been crossed off go together.
But Son's not here.
You just take care of that leg.
Okay, you just take care of that leg. I'm going to split that. Okay? It's just Locke. It's an up-close picture of Locke the whole time talking. So, we're not missing any action. I'm going to left-click on this to highlight it. Right-click. I'm going to hit Detach Audio. That brings the audio down here. And then I go back up and delete it. So now, watch up here.
I'm not sure. But what it does mean is that the only way we can leave the island is if all the names that haven't been crossed off go together.
But Son's not here.
You just take care of that leg. I'm working on it.
Work harder. Faster.
Okay, that's how that went. Now I'm moving on. Now this is when
All right, Mr. Kwan.
their money.
Here's your suitcase and your watch.
Okay.
Money.
I'm sorry, federal law says we have to confiscate your $25,000.
Confiscate
You mean?
Okay. So where he asks about the money, because that comes into play later in the episode, I'm going to add it now because later on Kimi asks about the money and yeah. So that's important. I'm going to add it in here.
money.
I'm sorry, federal law says we have to confiscate your $25,000.
Okay. So I'm getting my reaction in there before Jen starts to talk because he's just repeating confiscate.
Confiscate.
It means that if you want it back, you're going to have to fill out the necessary paperwork.
And money.
You can exit right over there, sir.
Fill out the paperwork.
가자.
괜찮아요?
식당에서 만나기로 한 약속도 놓쳤잖아.
그 돈은 뭐예요?
Here. Now she's asking what the money was for. Okay. What was the money for? Sorry, I would like to keep that in there. If I have to delete this scene, I
그
will.
돈은 뭐예요?
Because he says, I don't know.
우리 바로 떠나기 전에 아버님이 시계하고 같이 전해주라고 주신 거야.
Okay. I thought that was important. He just told, I don't know if y'all can see the subtitles up here. That's why I'm reading them out loud. That's when he's letting her know your daughter just, I mean, shit.
아버님께 질문할 입장도 아니고 시키는 대로 할 뿐이야.
She did too. She understands that.
Okay, yeah. We're going to keep that in there because, yeah, that makes sense to her. She just does what her father said to do, and so did she.
May I help you?
Okay, two separate bedrooms.
He's gonna hear her
Beautiful
speaking
ocean view
English.
room for you on the 8th floor. Two room. Two. Got it right
He's
here.
gonna.
Okay. This was a concern of mine because I thought maybe she had already learned English at this point, but this is like if we were never on the island. So, I guess she didn't learn English because I find out later that she doesn't understand it.
Got it right
He's
here.
gonna hear her
Beautiful
speaking
ocean room
English.
for you on the 8th floor. Two room. Two.
Look at my face. Hello? Why? What's happening? What's going on? How long has it been, y'all? Because I'm only 2 minutes and 55 seconds in, and 1 minute and 30 of that was my introduction. We're just getting started, folks.
No Mary. Oh,
No Mary.
sorry, I apologize. Yes, there is a room made for you too. Here you go, sir. Miss Peck, Mr. Kwan, welcome to Los Angeles.
Okay, let me go back to the island.
Okay.
I'm leaving for a little while. I got an errand to run.
When will you be back?
Or Saeed. When will you be back? He's changed. Okay, I'm not gonna react to this.
When will you be back?
Morning. Keep an eye on the camp while I'm gone.
He's.
I don't feel anything.
Oh no.
Okay. Let's see. Let's just start here.
Keep an eye on the camp while I'm gone.
Okay. That's all we need to hear. We don't need to know he's off on a mission. Whatever. We know that. Everybody's seen the show. Let me just start where Locke says that. Okay?
Keep an eye on the camp while I'm gone.
He's.
I don't feel anything.
Oh no.
Excuse me?
Okay. So I'm gonna stop it there because it's the thing with Lost is there's a lot of great music and dramatic pauses. However, I only have 10 minutes to show, so I can't show all the dynamics, you know. And I don't need to hear Locke say, "Excuse me."
Anger, happiness, pain.
Okay. When he says, "I don't feel anything," you'll see how it flows together. All right, I'm gonna go back just a little bit.
Oh no.
Anger, happiness, pain. I don't feel it anymore.
The soul's gone.
Maybe that's best, Saeed. It'll help you get through what's coming.
He never sleeps. I guess he doesn't need to sleep. Jen, you gonna follow him?
Okay. I'm going to split that part and then let's see, before I get to Jen. Okay, split. I'm going to detach the audio here, delete. All right, and then I will, let me see.
He never sleeps. I guess he doesn't need to sleep. Jen, you gonna follow him?
Okay, saw your season, but I'm going to see where Jen gets up. That's enough right there. I hope y'all can see. This is the most important part that I want people to see. It's playing out up here, but I don't know. If this doesn't turn out, I'll do the video again and just have my husband hold the camcorder. I don't know. This is gonna be a boring ass video, though. I can tell you that, because this is what it does. This is what it is.
What are you doing, Holmes?
I'm getting out of here before that thing comes back.
What thing? Lock.
Okay. Now, when they're talking, I always look at the voice things, and I I pretty much know where the talking begins and stuff now.
I'm getting out of here before that thing comes back.
What thing?
Locke. And you're just sitting around here listening to whatever he tells you.
I ain't listening to nobody. I already told you I have a deal with Widmore, so if you just...
Okay. Right.
Tells you.
Okay. Okay. Let me stop it before Sawyer grabs him. Okay. Let me see what else is said.
I ain't listening to nobody. I already told you I have a deal with Widmore, so if you just...
It doesn't matter who you have a deal with. I've waited long enough. I'm going to find my wife.
Find her where?
Go back to the temple. And if she's not there, I'll try the beach. But I will find San, so stop trying to...
Damn it!
Okay, that was a little bit soon. I'm off a little bit. Sometimes doing a bunch of splits will get you off a little bit, even if you're on track. So it's always good to check. See, I said, damn it. And then the dart hit him. So I was like, oh, I'm off a little bit there. Okay, let's see where this happens again.
So if you just...
It doesn't matter who you have a deal with. I've waited long enough. I'm going to find my wife.
Find her where?
Okay. Find her where. Let's start there. Huh. That rhymes. Okay.
Tells you.
Find her where?
Go back to the temple. And if she's not there, I'll try the beach. But I will find San, so stop trying to...
Damn it! Oh.
Okay. So everybody's being hit by the arrow. Darts. Whatever. Okay. And that's something I may have to shorten later on.
We've seen this before.
Okay.
Are these Widmore's people?
Is this the guy?
Yeah. Oh, I thought they'd be
Let's take him.
looking at Sawyer.
Okay. Split. Okay. I don't want to spend too much time on the introduction because...
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they'd be
Let's take him.
looking at Sawyer.
Okay. So that was... Let me get... See how my eyes are like... Ugh. I'm going to try to get them not to look like that. Okay. Split. Now, this is where I lower... Because I usually talk right
Why do
here.
you want Jen? He's trying to find Son. Okay, he does not need to go to the temple. Well, he's not going anywhere right now, but he said he was going to try out the temple and then go to the beach. He needs to go to the beach first. He's not going anywhere.
Okay. That's true. He's not going anywhere. I like to give a little dialogue while this lost thing is going on. So I'm going to detach that audio. Delete it. It's pretty low. But here's what it looks like.
Why do you want Jen? He's trying to find Son. Okay, he does not need to go to the temple. Well, he's not going anywhere right now, but he said he was going to try out the temple and then go to the beach. He needs to go to the beach first. He's not going anywhere.
Play your card, Captain.
Okay. Now, because I lowered this up here, I got to make sure I put my volume back up to where it was. Wait a minute. Oh, sorry. I usually put my volume on 79. My volume is usually on 100. And that's been a pretty good balance. Unless things get really loud. Then I have to like do 50%. Okay. I have fixed everything. Now.
Play your card, Captain.
Now what?
We wait
Wait. For what?
for Richard to come back.
you'll forgive my skepticism, but the last thing Richard said before he went stomping off into the jungle was that we were all in hell and he had no idea what we were supposed to do next.
All right. We're going to start with my favorite character right here. All right, let's go back.
The last thing Richard said before he went stomping off into the jungle was that we were all in hell and he had no idea what we were supposed to do next. In fact, I would bet money we never see him again.
Hugo will find him. He will track him down and bring him back.
Yeah.
Unless Alfred's covered in bacon grease, I'm not...
All right, we don't need to hear about that. Always with the fat jokes with Hurley. That's enough.
Unless Alfred's covered in bacon grease, I'm not sure Hurley can track anything.
Hey, don't talk about bacon.
Jacob has never lied to me before. If he said Richard knows what to do, then Richard knows what to do. He'll come back. And until then, we wait.
All right. Son's getting pissed. I kind of like that part because it's not a side we see.
He'll come back. And until then, we wait.
I've never seen her that angry.
Okay. So I can kind of stop it right there. They're all kind of looking at her. Okay. So I'm going to stop it there. And then I'm just going to take my remark at the bottom here. And cut this out. And then kind of go like this. Detach audio. Delete. Okay. So now it's going to look something like this.
I've never seen her that angry. She have her garden?
This is where she doesn't want to talk to Jack.
Remember when you first planted this here? Feels like 100 years ago. You don't believe Alfred's coming back, do you?
Now I do remember there's one tomato that's alive at the end, so...
How are the tomatoes?
Okay, so Jack's asking about the tomatoes, which is, I think, important, and because she says they're dead.
Tomatoes.
Sorry, wait a minute.
How are the tomatoes?
Dead.
Okay, dead. There. We got that done. Okay. How'd that move up to 89%? Wait a minute. Sorry. Stop it. Okay.
Years ago. You don't believe Alfred's coming back, do you?
I don't care if he comes back.
What about us being candidates?
What about it?
She's being sassy.
Being candidates.
I might use that. I mean, I don't have to, but, you know, she is being sassy. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on the time here. It is 4 minutes and 59 seconds. 1 minute and 30 of that is my intro still. So, but I still have 48 minutes of... this is a bitch. All right.
Hurley took me to a lighthouse. To Jacob's lighthouse.
And there was a mirror. And all around it there were hundreds of names written down.
I don't care. I don't care about Albert or being a candidate.
There's a reason why we were...
I don't want to hear about how this is our purpose or destiny. I just want you to go away and leave me alone.
All right. So out of that whole little scene there, I'm going to include...
I don't care about Albert or being a candidate.
Son, there's a reason why we were...
I don't want to hear about how this is our purpose or destiny.
Okay. She doesn't want to hear about it, Jack. And then she wants him to leave her alone, so he leaves her alone. Now we need to get back to this alternate world. So we got a lot to get through.
I need her and Jim to find one another. She's losing faith, isn't she?
진수 씨, 뭐 하는 거예요?
이 시기라 전 하루 이렇게 멀리까지 왔는데 식당에 가봐야겠어.
들어오지 않을래요? 이런 얘기 여기서.
Alright.
Nobody would understand you if you...
지금 11시 반이에요. 이 시간에 누가 식당에 있겠어요?
Okay, she just, nobody's gonna be at the restaurant. This is, I mean, these are great scenes, but I need that 30 seconds, to be honest.
그래도 가보긴 해야지.
Alright.
그 사람 우리 아빠 직원이에요.
아니, 무슨 상관이야. 자긴 여기 쇼핑만 하러 온 거 아니야?
나에 대해서 그렇게밖에 생각 못해. 그냥
아닌가?
왜? 단추 채우라고 하지 그래?
I like that part. Look at my face. She's saying, tell me to button it up.
단추 채우라고 하지 그래? 기내안에서 했던 것처럼.
사람들이 많았잖아. 누군가 우리를 보고 있었도 있고.
우리 보는 사람 아무도 없어.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Excuse me.
그래서 단추를 채우라는 거야? 말라는 거야?
아니,
This is do another one.
그럼
Now you know I'm going to include my sassy comment in there.
또 있고.
This is do another one.
그럼
Son. No, y'all aren't married yet.
이거는요?
아니지.
He said, no. No. I want them back together so bad. Okay. And there's scenes like this, like where I could put one of these, but I might pick like 5 of these, you know. It adds up.
It's against their culture.
그건 당연히 아니지.
But they had to have 2 separate rooms. He says, what meeting?
Well, he's missed the meeting, but you know what I mean. Okay, let me lower this a little bit because it's a little bit loud. What's happening? What's going on? Why does the volume keep changing? What's happening? I had it on 79. Is this thing possessed? Because I'm trying to do a thing? Oh, whatever.
He says, what meeting? Screw it.
Okay. And then this part, I might just stop it right there, split that, because they just keep kissing, and I'll just attach the audio. It just gives me some more time to, you know what I mean? Let me put this back up to 79.
Screw it.
She cuts herself.
I'm sorry. Bad day?
What are you doing here?
I found your husband.
It's where I thought he was going,
I
but
promised you I would reunite you two. It took me a little longer than I thought it would. But he's with my people back at my camp across the island.
okay. So the darts.
I can take you to it right now.
Go with him.
It's too much going on, isn't there? All right. Okay, let's see.
I found your husband.
It's where I thought he was going,
I
but
promised you I would reunite you two. It took me a little longer than I thought it would. But he's with my people back at my camp across the island.
okay. So the darts.
I can take you to it right now.
Go with him. It's true.
I don't believe you.
Damn it.
You killed those people at the temple.
Okay. We don't need to know about the temple. We know what she thinks about that. Now I just need to get to the part where she runs from him. I'm at 6 minutes, y'all. Remember, I only have 11:30 to go. And I've still got 46 minutes of reaction.
You killed those people at the temple.
Okay, but
Those people were confused. They were lied to. I didn't want to hurt them. Any one of them could have chosen to come with me. And I'm giving you that choice, son, right now.
son, please go.
I would never make you do anything against your will. I'm asking you. Please. Come with me. Jin is waiting.
Okay. Where he says Jen is waiting. That's great. And then I'm going to pause it. Now she's, she's just staring at him like, I don't believe you. So I'm going to stop it there. There's a lot of split clip and then transition. Split clip, transition. That's all I'm doing.
Too much, but we need to knock out with a trick.
Okay.
Come on, get him up.
Let's go, Mr. Hume.
Yep, Mr. Hugh.
He's back on the island. He's the package.
Yep. He's the package.
He's the package.
Okay. Split. We can delete the top part. Go back to my media. This is my little boom. Right? So I go from this.
He's the package.
All right, right here. 14:54. Great. I had 11 minutes and 30 seconds. So, according to this, I'm 3 minutes over, right? 3 minutes and 20 seconds over. However, I do have a lot of these. Now, this is what I do. Because you'll be surprised at how much these seconds will add up. Okay? 2.8 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and round that up to 3. Sometimes I round up, sometimes I round down. Okay? Here's 4.2 seconds. There. 4 seconds. Okay? I'm adding up all this at the bottom. 14.6. I'll just do that like 14 and a half. 3. Okay? 4.8. I'm just going to do that as a 4.5. I don't want to go, I don't want to keep rounding up too much. I've got 6. I've got 5.4, which I'll just say is 5.5. This 2.9 is going to be a 3. 7.3 seconds, we're just going to say that is 7. 2.8, we're just going to say that's 3. 5.5 is going to be 5.5. Y'all are like, what are you doing? 3.5 is going to be 3.5. 2.5 is going to be 2.5. Okay, here's a long one. Okay, this was the lost intro. 17 seconds. Let's see, do I have any before that? Yep, 6 seconds. Okay. Any more? Yeah. 14.3 is just 14. See, I'm telling y'all, these seconds add up where I don't have a picture-in-picture. I know a lot, I know, not a lot, but I have a few people complain and they're like, but I want you to see, I'm getting at least a minute out of this, if not more. Okay. Now I'm going to add up all these numbers. So just bear with me. See, I'm almost at a minute already. No, that's not right. That's 59. Yeah, that is right. 59 seconds. Okay. Plus 3.5 plus 2.5 plus 17 plus 6 plus 14. Okay, so 102 divided by 60 is 1.7. So that's like 1.5 minutes. Usually I can get 2 to 2.5 minutes out of just adding up those seconds. But this one was what? What'd I say it was? 1.2? Yeah. Okay, so 11:30 and 1.2. That gives me almost another minute and a half. So really I have till 12:30, which means at 14:54 I only need to take off like another 2 minutes. All right, to get me down to 12, because I'm at 14 right now. So this beginning that I was questioning.
Who's using night goggles?
Yeah, all that. Bye-bye. That's gonna go. Now, I've got to shorten some of these other ones. Let's do this.
Please take him to Sun. You said you would.
No, you and I haven't had time to talk, but I was wondering if James had filled you in on what I showed him at the cliffs.
You mean the cave? The one with the names on the wall?
Most of the names have been crossed off. Quan is one of them.
Okay. I'm just going to start here where he says the caves. Taking a lot of seconds off, I know. But that's what I'm going to do. Okay?
You mean the cave? The one with the names on the wall?
Most of the names have been crossed off. Quan is one of them.
Does that mean me or Sun?
Well, Jen, I'm not sure. But what it does mean is that the only way...
Okay.
Harder.
Ooh.
Faster.
Money.
I'm sorry, federal law says we have to confiscate the $25,000.
I'm keeping that.
그 돈은 뭐예요?
나도 몰라. 우리 바로 떠나기 전에 아버님이 시계하고 같이 전해주라고 주신 거야. 아버님께 질문할 입장도 아니고 시키는 대로 할 뿐이야.
She did too. She understands that.
Okay. I like these two conversations, but this one's 8 seconds and this one's 7. So they gotta go. Sorry.
Yes, I've got it right
He's
here.
gonna hear her
Beautiful
speaking
ocean room
English.
view on the 8th floor. 2 room. 2.
Okay, that's not important either. I just thought it was a nice little moment, but I don't need to have it, so.
Keep an eye on the camp while I'm gone.
He's.
I don't feel anything.
Yeah,
Oh no.
I do want to keep that.
Anger, happiness, pain. I don't feel it anymore.
His soul's gone.
Maybe that's best, Saeed. It'll help you get through what's coming.
I'm just going to do a little bit more of detach. Delete. Okay.
I'm getting out of here before that thing comes back.
What thing?
Lock. And you're just sitting around here listening to whatever he tells you.
Find her where?
Okay. I'm going to delete that as well. Excuse me. Alright. Now, before I go crazy, I don't think I've taken away 2 minutes, but I want to see where I'm at now. See, I took away like 52 seconds, so almost a minute. It's pretty good. I just don't like taking away, you know, anything way too important.
Find her where?
Go back to the temple. And if she's not there, I'll try the beach. But I will find Sun, so stop trying to...
Damn it.
Okay. Let me see, but I will find Sun.
By the beach. But I...
Okay. Split. Split. This is important here, where they get... Yeah.
But I will find Sun, so stop trying to...
Damn it. Oh.
Okay. I'm going to shorten this whole situation. We know they all get shot with darts, but then they want to take Jen.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that you
Let's take him.
looking at Sawyer.
Okay.
The last thing Richard said before he went stomping off into the jungle was that we were all in hell and he had no idea what we were supposed to do next. In fact, I would bet money we never see him again.
Hugo will find him. He will track him down and bring him back.
Yeah.
In fact, I would bet money we never see him again.
Hugo will find him.
Never see him again. I'm just going to stop it there. We know Hugo finds him.
See him again.
He'll come back. And until then, we wait.
I've never seen her that angry.
How are the tomatoes?
Dead.
What about us being candidates?
What about it?
She's being sassy.
I don't care about Albert or being the candidate.
Son, there's a reason why we were...
I don't want to hear about how this is our purpose or destiny. 반주 채우라고 하지 그래? 기내 안에서
This is such a cute part. When she does the unbuttoning.
했던 것처럼.
사람들이 많았잖아. 누군가 우리를 보고 있어도 있고.
Okay. I will take away that part, but I'm not taking away the other part. Because I think it's so cute. Because when we first met them, when he was telling her to keep buttoning up her sweater, I was like, God, he's an asshole.
This is do another one. Oh,
그럼
son. No, y'all aren't married yet.
이거는요?
아니지?
He says, what meeting? Screw it.
I found your husband.
That's where I thought he was going,
I
but
promised you I would reunite you two. It took me a little longer than I thought it would. But he's with my people.
Okay, I'm just going to stop it here where he says, took me a little longer than I thought it would. Because we know he's talking about Jen. So, this is I've edited it. Now I'm re-editing it. See what I mean? I'm surprised I only had like 15 minutes this time.
A little longer than I thought it would. But he's with my people back at my camp.
Actually, I'm just going to start with, but he's with my people. Because we know he's talking about Jen. Like I said. Excuse
But
me.
he's with my people back at my camp across the island.
okay. So the darts.
I can take you to it
Okay.
right now.
Go with him. It's true.
I don't believe you.
Damn it.
Jen is waiting.
Shit. Fucking hell. Shoot her with the dart. I'm so sorry, but I don't have time for this.
Son, wait!
Oh, shit. They feel naughty because they're not married yet.
좋은 생각 있어요.
What?
Hi, I'm Martin King.
No.
I'm a friend of your father's.
Of course you are.
Alright, I'm Kimi. Alright, split. I know it's not a lot, y'all. It's like, ooh, it's gonna be like 3 seconds. Yeah, but it's kind of important to just snip out the parts you don't need.
Friend of your father's.
Of course you are.
Mind if I come in?
No.
Maybe if you got something for me.
No. Call hotel security. He just walked in. This is before he was killed, obviously.
Slow down. Tell me what happened in English. Who did this to you?
Locke.
Well, he didn't do it to you.
Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit more of split and detach, delete. Alright. Let's see if we're at 13 something by now. 13:29. Okay. We're getting there, y'all. I don't think anybody's paying any more attention, but it's okay. Alright.
Well, he didn't do it to you.
We were attacked. By whom? I don't know.
I thought that was his idea to get Jen.
Where is Jen?
Oh no, is he in that scary room where they go like that? Because I can't watch that video again. I really can't. That's the door that was locked. But Zoe said, don't worry about it. Remember? Well, now look what he's done.
Alright. Okay. I have to delete this thing. It was 14 seconds long. Sorry.
Sorry. But we went to a lot of trouble getting you here off of the other island.
Why?
These are grid maps that the Dharma people used to identify pockets of electromagnetism.
Then get me your boss. I want to talk with Charles Whitmore.
Okay. I don't need to hear about get me your boss. We're just going to start with I want to speak to Charles Whitmore. And that goes straight into what she says.
I want to talk with Charles Whitmore.
Because he'd like to talk to you too.
Well, then why are you, interfering, Zoe?
Is my name on the wall?
No.
When we go home, Aaron's not going to know me. Stranger to my own son who thinks Kate's his mother. Is her name on the wall?
No, Claire, it isn't.
I didn't think so.
Not anymore. But once she does, and whatever happens, happens.
Okay. I know that wasn't a huge pause, but it was. Let's see. But when she does.
She does.
Split. Split. Like I said, if I ever take away too much, you go to edit, undo the delete, and just, like start over.
And whatever happens, happens.
And then you can have Aaron all to yourself. That's what he's saying.
What do you need a boat for? Can't you just turn into smoke and fly your ass over the water?
This is really nice.
Something in the watch.
Your bodyguard is supposed to give me some money. Where's Mr. Kwan?
No English.
You're also supposed to give me an envelope with money in it.
Okay, that's a repeat of what he just said, except he's looking at the watch this time. I'm deleting it. Alright. Let's see where we're at now. Ooh, we're at 12:58. What'd I say we had to get to? I think I need to chop off like 20 more seconds. That's not too bad. And then I still get to leave enough. Okay.
You're also supposed to give me an envelope with money in it. $25,000. Yeah?
그럼 어떡해? 돈 주면 안 될까? 너한테 돈을 주라고?
She says the money her father gave. Yeah?
Okay, we're going to stop right there where he says, yeah. Because we don't need to see what they're saying. And
Dollars. Yeah?
She says the money her father gave them was taken at customs.
Patchy.
It's not my problem. You take her to the bank. I'll take Casanova here to the restaurant. We'll meet there.
Well, for the fourth time, I was gathering mangoes and she was already unconscious when I found her. Why won't you believe me?
Because you're speaking.
A pretty decent sized bump. You can understand what I'm saying.
okay. I'm just going to take off the last part where I go, say.
You can understand what I'm saying, but you can only speak Korean.
맞아요.
She hits her head and forgets English? We're supposed to buy that?
Ask the man who communes with the dead.
Richard came back. Where's Hurley? There he is.
Pack your bags, we're leaving.
Yeah. So let's.
Okay, so they see Richard and I say, where's Hurley? That's not necessary. Now I think we're good. So, yeah, we're at 12:45, but I also added a little bit more, no video in some of the things. So, yeah, this one's pretty much done. I'm just going to edit my review now. And then when you're done, all you do is you go up to this corner up here on iMovies. It's a box with an arrow going through it. You click it and it gives you all these options. Where do you want to send this video? Sometimes I save it as a file. I do that on Patreon. I can save something to a file and then we can put it on either Facebook or Patreon or whatever. So I do it as a file, but I would want to do it to YouTube. Okay? And then here I would list it as lost. I'd put the name of it, whatever. I could put a description. And then I click next. And then it exports. That takes about 15 minutes. And then in the meantime, I go back through and I can schedule when to put this video up. I can schedule to put it up next week. I'm usually ahead a little bit. I'm obviously going to cancel this because I'm not done. But that's pretty much the process, guys. And then you upload it to YouTube. Or if you're happy with it and you want it to go up right away, you hit public. And then a blue thing will come across the screen and it'll say publish now. And you click yes if you're ready to publish it. But you want to make sure your description's in there, the name of the episode, that you've got a beginning and an end, and your 10 minutes of usage time, because YouTube will clock your ass if you don't. If you're still watching this video, thanks for watching. Signing off from American Mom.